The woman who came between you and your partner is keeping a secret you were never meant to find out. Archangel Michael says, a shadow has been walking close to your life without you realizing how deep her roots go. She came quietly, like a whisper at night, threading herself between you and the one you love. This is not a coincidence, this is part of a plan meant to destroy your peace from the inside out. There is a secret she holds, a truth locked behind silence, tears, and fake smiles. The woman who stood between you and your partner never intended for you to know what she knows. And yet, the walls she built around this secret are now crumbling, and truth is trying to leak into the light. She carries guilt in her eyes, but she hides it well behind charm and false kindness. What she has done is not just betrayal, it's deception that carries consequences beyond what you feel today. You need to be prepared because what she had could change the way you see everything around you. There were nights your partner behaved oddly, saying less, avoiding your gaze, keeping the phone face down. The signs were there, but love can be blind when you want to believe. But now, truth is kicking down doors and you must not ignore the signs anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are chosen to receive this message now because time is no longer in her favor. She is beginning to feel the fire of her own deception, and her fear is rising. She knows her lies are now exposed to divine energy. Archangel Michael says the energy around your home has been disrupted since her presence was felt. Even if you never saw her directly, her influence has sat heavily in your home like a curse waiting to break peace. You may have felt it, sudden arguments, misunderstandings, distance without explanation. She promised someone she would never let the truth come to light. But something happened that night when your partner left for a few hours without answering your calls. That was the night she panicked because something slipped, something was said she never meant for him to hear. There's a reason you've been waking at odd hours, feeling unsettled or anxious without knowing why. The angels have been trying to send you signals, through dreams, songs, numbers, and random people repeating the same phrases. Now, the message must be delivered clearly. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There was a letter. A written confession. But it was torn apart before it reached you. That's how close you were to the truth being revealed. She thought by destroying the letter, she destroyed your chance of ever knowing what she did. But energy leaves trails, and her guilt is like smoke that cannot be contained in a bottle. Her lies are rotting from the inside and the stench is about to reach you. You have crossed paths with her before. Not once, not twice. But your soul didn't recognize her because of the mask she wore. She smiles in public, but whispers privately. Her voice has reached the ears of those you thought were on your side. The reason your partner changed wasn't because of you, it was because of what she fed them. She used emotional manipulation to convince them of things that were never true. She made it sound like you were the villain in your own story. Type Amen to get blessing 535. There's a place your partner visited that you didn't know about. A cafe, a hotel lobby, or a quiet park bench. It was their meeting spot, where she spoke her poison, drop by drop. But someone saw them, someone who will soon come forward with what they witnessed. That person will appear suddenly. Not as a dramatic arrival, but in casual conversation. Listen carefully. They will mention something that will chill your spine, a date, a place, or a strange expression that will confirm what your spirit already suspected. Archangel Michael says the truth will not hurt as much as being lied to again. That's why he's intervening now. You're strong enough to see the truth, and this message is your armor. You might start remembering things that didn't make sense before. Words that were off. Things that were hidden in plain sight. She underestimated your ability to piece it together. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Your love story isn't over. It's at a breaking point where it can either be destroyed or reborn. The truth coming to light is necessary for healing to happen. You deserve peace, not the false comfort of not knowing. She knew your partner when you didn't even know she existed. It wasn't an accident. She timed her entry carefully, using vulnerability as her doorway. She waited for a weak moment, a silence between you and your partner. The things she knows are not just random secrets, they're things she was never meant to know. Your private pain. Your insecurities. Your old wounds. Someone told her those things, and she used them against you. There's a photo she kept. A moment captured that could tear things apart if revealed. But what she didn't realize is that the photo is a trap, not for you, but for her. Someone else has a copy, and they're ready to use it. Type Amen to get blessing 707. She will try one last time to reach out, through someone else. A fake apology might come. A request to meet. A story that tries to play victim. Do not fall for it. You are being protected now. Everything is being revealed in divine order. The angels are not just whispering, they're acting. Shields have been placed around your mind and spirit. This woman's secret is tied to an incident from a long time ago. It's not just about you, it's about what she did to someone else too. This pattern of destruction follows her. But you are the one she couldn't fully break. Archangel Michael says the breaking point will come during a conversation that feels like déjà vu. You will feel it in your chest, a sensation that you've heard it all before. That's when you'll know you're standing in the center of the storm's truth. Type Amen to get blessing 818. She made a promise to herself never to let you win. That's why she interfered in your connection. She saw something in your relationship that reminded her of something she lost. And instead of healing, she chose sabotage. You are not crazy. You're not overthinking. Your spirit has been picking up what your eyes couldn't see. And now your clarity is finally sharpening. Your partner will start to act strange again, this time not because of lies, but because the truth is now burdening their chest. They feel you pulling away, not because of hatred, but because you now know something is wrong. She will try to run before everything explodes. But her footsteps are being followed by divine justice. Every lie spoken is being measured, and every fake tear is being weighed. Type Amen to get blessing 939. She was warned once before not to interfere in love she didn't create. But she ignored that warning. Now the cost is coming. And you will be the witness of her fall. There's an audio recording somewhere. It hasn't surfaced yet. But it holds the evidence of what she said, about you, behind closed doors. You'll hear your name in it. And it will feel surreal. But it will also be your moment of confirmation, that you were never imagining things. What's been hidden will be revealed not with chaos, but with divine order. You don't have to fight dirty. You are being backed by angelic energy. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Soon you will notice shifts, your partner will ask more questions, trying to measure your awareness. Don't expose all at once. Let them reveal what they know first. Be calm. The angels are working. Their timing is flawless. Her secret has started to dissolve the mask she wore for so long. She thought truth could be buried under gossip, But truth has roots that grow in silence. The harvest is now. And when the moment comes, your reaction will shock everyone. You won't scream. You won't beg. You will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. And that rise will be her final undoing. Because she fed on your pain. She bloomed in your absence. But she can no longer feed off you. Your peace is returning. Your clarity is anchoring. Your spirit is healing. You are not broken, you are reborn. Archangel Michael says. Watch the days ahead. She will trip over her own words. She will try to fix what cannot be undone. You will know when it happens. The energy will shift. The air around you will feel lighter. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You are loved by higher forces. Protected by truth. Watched by angels. Her secret is her prison now. Let the truth rise. Let the healing begin. Let the past dissolve in divine light. You survived what was sent to destroy you. And now, your elevation begins. Her hands are trembling now, not from regret, but from fear of exposure. The very thing she swore to keep hidden is now leaking into conversations, whispers, and sudden glances from people who once stood silent. She thought she could control every angle, every word, but divine timing is never on her side. She tried to make you look small so she could feel tall. She pretended to be a friend or someone harmless, but her intentions were always layered with envy. There were days she celebrated your pain when no one was watching. Those are the days the universe recorded everything. A voice will speak your name this week in an unexpected place. The person may not know the whole truth, but their sentence will be the final piece of your puzzle. You are not just being guided, you are being aligned. Her secret involves more than just emotional betrayal. There is something financial, spiritual, and physical tied to what she's hiding. What she did could have long-term consequences, but now the karmic gates are opening. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You may feel overwhelmed when the truth fully reaches you, but do not fear it. The truth does not come to destroy you. It comes to clean the fog so you can walk with power again. She used your silence as a weapon against you. She said things in rooms you weren't invited into. But her voice carried lies that are now returning to her in the form of disconnection and loss. Someone she trusted has already betrayed her. They're tired of holding her poison. They're leaking pieces of the truth through their behavior, their absence, and their subtle expressions. You will see someone distancing from her soon. That's the person who will hold the key to confirm everything. Do not chase, watch. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The woman who came between you and your partner is drowning in a sea of spiritual unrest. Every mirror she looks into reminds her of who she has become. Every night she tries to sleep, she sees your face, not as a victim, but as the one who survived her. Your strength shook her more than your silence ever did. She cannot understand how you still rise, how you still carry grace, how you are still breathing peace. Because she tried to rob you of all that. There is a photo she once showed someone, pretending it was innocent, but it held deeper meaning. She used it to stir jealousy, to stir emotion. But what she didn't know is that someone kept a copy. That photo will make its way back to you, not because you searched for it, but because the universe needs you to see what was happening when you were told nothing was. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Prepare your soul now. What's coming next is not meant to break you, it is meant to awaken you. You'll no longer guess who she is, you'll know. Your intuition was never wrong. You were simply surrounded by liars who painted themselves as protectors. But now, the fog is clearing and truth is taking form. She is starting to feel the distance between herself and your partner. She is starting to lose the grip she once had. Her attempts to control the narrative are unraveling quickly. Archangel Michael says, the energy is shifting and you are being separated from every lie that tried to wrap itself around your life. The angelic realm is cutting soul ties and false connections that no longer serve your path. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You might start crying unexpectedly soon. Let the tears fall. That is not pain, that's release. You are purging her energy out of your system. There's an item in your home that carries a memory of their betrayal. You may not realize it now, but the moment you touch it again, your spirit will remember. You will be guided to remove it. There's a scent, a voice, or a background song that might trigger a moment of deep clarity soon. Let it happen. These are signs given to you to move toward healing. You've been too forgiving of energies that never respected your love. This time, your silence won't be surrender, it will be your weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. She cannot steal what is meant to rise again. She may have delayed your joy, but she cannot deny your destiny. The universe is already making space for restoration. Her mask will fall in public. Not dramatically, but silently. People will begin to see what you saw, and they will shift their loyalty without needing an explanation from you. Let go of the need to explain yourself. Those who need to know the truth will be shown it, and those who still support her were never meant to walk into your next chapter. Your peace is non-negotiable now. Your aura is too strong for low energy to survive. Your boundaries are becoming a wall of divine fire. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. She is going to try again. One last attempt. Maybe through a message, maybe through a coincidental meeting. But this time, you will be immune to her energy. The part of you that once craved closure now realizes you don't need it from someone who never wanted to give it honestly. Your closure comes from truth. And truth is finally standing beside you. Watch for 3 people stepping away from her in the coming days. It will be quiet. But it will be the unraveling of the empire of lies she built. Your partner may finally confess, not out of courage, but because the guilt is too loud now. When that moment comes, hold your power, not your anger. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Forgiveness doesn't mean welcoming someone back. It means releasing the grip their actions had on your peace. You are not bitter, you are blessed. This woman's time of hiding is over. The angels are clearing the stage, and she's being exposed from all sides. And you won't even need to raise your voice. You may hear people speaking of you with admiration again, people who once judged you. They're beginning to see you weren't the problem. You were the light she tried to dim. Your name is being cleaned. Your energy is being restored. Your dignity is being returned to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, you are not being broken, you are being remade. The fire you walked through didn't consume you. It purified you. She didn't expect you to rise. She counted on you staying in the shadows. But she underestimated who you truly are. Your soul has scars, but those scars are now symbols of survival. You are a walking testimony, not of betrayal, but of rebirth. Soon, there will be peace where there was pain. Clarity where there was confusion. And joy where she planted despair. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Let this be your moment of power. Let the truth not scare you, but lift you. Let your spirit stand in full strength. You are no longer just surviving, you are reclaiming. Every step she tried to take from you, you are taking back. The angels have drawn a line. Her access is revoked. Your light is protected. This secret she held is no longer her shield. It's her mirror. And she will see what she did, not to you, but to herself. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You will sleep better now. Your body will feel lighter. The energetic poison she fed into your life has been removed. You will look in the mirror and recognize yourself again. Not the broken version she tried to mold, but the divine force you've always been. You are loved, watched, protected, elevated. And she is now only a lesson you had to learn to step into your divine glow. Her time is up. The strings she once pulled are now tangled around her own feet. Everything she tried to control is slipping, and her desperation is becoming visible in every move she makes. People around her are starting to distance themselves, not because they were warned, but because her energy is too heavy to carry anymore. The lies she whispered about you are now haunting her. And those who once listened are now listening to something much louder, truth. There is someone watching her fall from a distance. This person once admired her. But now, they are seeing her for who she truly is. And they are silently shifting their alliance toward you. Archangel Michael says, the storm she created is now centered above her. Every drop of chaos she poured into your life is returning back tenfold. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Don't be surprised if you receive an apology soon, not from her lips, but from someone who supported her. They didn't know the whole truth. But now, they do. They will come to you seeking forgiveness. You will not need to defend yourself. Everything is unfolding in divine clarity. The truth is your sword now, and the silence you held onto is your shield. She never expected divine intervention. She thought everything could be handled by deceit and manipulation. But what she didn't understand is, God always moves when the heart has been wounded unfairly. You've suffered silently. You've cried in rooms where no one could see you. You've prayed without words, only tears. And now, those prayers have formed a spiritual storm. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Your partner is feeling the shift too. The confusion they once lived in is clearing. They're starting to see her for who she is. They are beginning to remember how peaceful life felt before she came in. You may notice changes in their body language. Hesitations. Longer stares. Uneasy silences. These are signs that guilt is awakening inside them. They never meant to hurt you this way. But they were manipulated. Deceived. Coaxed into trusting the wrong voice in their weakest moment. And now, they are coming back toward the truth, you. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. She is trying to hold on to everything she stole, attention, trust, connection, but it's all falling apart. Because what is built on lies never lasts. There's a place she fears going back to. A place where she told too many lies. A place where someone now holds a piece of evidence that could destroy her carefully crafted illusion. Soon, that place will come back into her life, not as a memory, but as a mirror. And what she sees will shake her spirit. You don't have to do anything but stand still and let truth speak louder than revenge ever could. Divine order is active. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. There are photos, screenshots, and recordings hidden in a forgotten device or cloud folder. They were meant to be deleted. But angels don't let destruction hide forever. These files are waiting to be found. They won't find their way into your hands through force. They'll come by accident, or what looks like accident, but is divine orchestration. You will see something that puts everything into place. You'll finally understand how long she was in the picture. And why things started changing when they did. Your partner may even be shocked by how deep it went. They were being used as a tool in her secret game. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Someone close to her is tired. They were part of her lies once. But they no longer want to carry the burden of deception. They will be the one to speak when the time is right. It may come as a passing comment. Or a sudden message. But it will be enough to open the door to full exposure. She's trying to silence them with fear, with guilt, with false kindness. But truth is louder now. And nothing she does can stop what is already written. Archangel Michael says, let her unravel herself. You don't need to confront her. Her own actions are doing all the exposing. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You are entering a new timeline now. One where peace is real. One where you wake up without questioning your worth. One where love is honest again. You were never the weak one. You were the one with enough strength to hold love when it was under attack. And now, your reward is coming. Don't return to the past once the truth is revealed. Let it burn. Let it collapse. Let it turn to ash. Because what rises from those ashes will be a stronger, wiser, and divinely protected version of you. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. She will try one last thing, a story that makes her the victim. She'll twist her words, hoping to find someone who still listens. But the room is already empty. The attention she used to receive is now gone. She'll feel the silence. She'll feel the disconnection. And for the first time, she'll sit in the loneliness she tried to send your way. You will see her again, not by force, but by fate. She'll avoid your eyes. She'll lower her head. Not from shame, but because your light now blinds her. She'll finally see you as you were all along, the one she could never break. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. And that realization will be her true punishment. Because while you heal, she will remain stuck in a cycle of her own creation. Let go now. Let everything fall where it must. You are walking into a season where nothing fake can enter. No more pretending. No more guessing. No more doubting. The angels have wiped the glass clean. And what's on the other side is your peace, your clarity, and your freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, you were not meant to be destroyed. You were meant to be tested so your power could rise. The woman who came between you and your partner will never have peace again, not because you cursed her, but because her choices cursed themselves. She played with fire. But you walk with divine flame now. Her secret is no longer hidden. Her truth is no longer buried. And your victory is no longer delayed. Your healing is the final chapter. The rest is silence.